Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Speak English podcast. I'm David, and I'm here with my co-host, Sarah. As always, we're excited to have you with us today. If you're new here, our podcast is all about helping you improve your English, whether it's expanding your vocabulary, giving you practical tips for everyday situations, or helping you communicate with more confidence. And for our regular listeners, thank you for continuing to join us. In today's episode, we're going to dive into something really important for your well-being and productivity. How to stay energized all day long with a perfect daily routine.
Hi, everyone. I'm Sarah, and I'm super excited to talk to you about how your daily routine can be the key to keeping your energy up throughout the day. We'll be discussing simple but effective habits that can make a huge difference in your energy levels, focus, and even your mood. So, if you've ever wondered how some people manage to stay so productive, even with a busy schedule, this episode is for you.
All right, let's start with one of the most crucial parts of any daily routine, the morning. Sarah, we all know that how we start our day can set the tone for everything that follows. So, let's talk about what a perfect morning looks like. Personally, I've found that having a structured morning routine is key. I wake up around 6:30 a.m., and the first thing I do is drink a glass of water. Hydration is so important after a night of sleep, and it really helps me feel more alert. Then, I'll do a quick stretch to get my body moving before I start my day. How about you, Sarah?
That's a great way to start, David. For me, mornings are all about creating a sense of calm before diving into the day's activities. I usually wake up at 7 a.m., and the first thing I do is take a few moments to stretch and breathe deeply. It really helps me get focused and ready for the day ahead. After that, I wash my face, brush my teeth, and have a light breakfast. I prefer something simple, like oatmeal or toast. I find that having a light meal in the morning helps me stay energized without feeling sluggish, and I always make sure to check my to-do list for the day. Keeping organized is essential. How about you, David? Do you have a specific breakfast routine?
Yes, I do. I usually go for something like eggs with toast or a smoothie. It gives me a good energy boost, especially if I have a busy morning ahead. After breakfast, I take a few minutes to review my schedule for the day, just to make sure I'm prepared for everything on my plate. I think that having this calm, organized start to the day is so important. It's all about setting a positive tone from the moment you wake up.
I totally agree. A calm morning routine can really make a difference. It's amazing how much more productive and focused I feel when I start my day on the right note. And when we're talking about staying energized, the morning is definitely the foundation of everything.
Now that we've covered the morning, let's dive into the afternoon. For me, the afternoon is when I need to focus the most. After a busy morning, I usually have classes or study sessions, and I've learned that it's essential to take it one step at a time. I always make sure to take short breaks every hour or so. Even if it's just a quick stretch or a walk around the room, it helps me recharge and stay productive. Sarah, what about you? How do you keep your energy levels up in the afternoon?
Definitely. I try to tackle my most important tasks in the afternoon when I feel I have the most mental energy. And I think lunch plays a big role in how the afternoon goes. I try to keep my lunch light, something like a salad or a sandwich. I've found that eating something heavy can leave me feeling sluggish, and I don't want that, especially if I have a full afternoon ahead. What about you, David? What's your go-to lunch?
I'm with you on keeping it light. For lunch, I prefer something like a quinoa salad or a turkey sandwich. Something healthy but not too heavy. It really helps me avoid that afternoon energy slump, you know? After lunch, I usually regroup by reviewing my to-do list again, just to make sure I'm staying on track with the important tasks for the day.
I love that. Keeping organized throughout the day is so crucial, and taking care of our body through what we eat really does affect how we feel and how well we perform, especially during those long afternoons.
Absolutely. Let's take a moment to focus on some key vocabulary from our afternoon routines. First up, focus. This simply means giving your full attention to something, like how you stay focused during your study sessions.
And then there's recharge. This one's important. It means regaining energy, like what I do when I take breaks throughout the day. It's all about finding that energy again.
And then there's the phrase knockout, which means to complete tasks efficiently, like we both do in the afternoon, getting the important things done before the day ends.
Lastly, there's the energy slump. This is that dip in energy you often feel in the afternoon after lunch. But by keeping lunch light and taking breaks, we can avoid it.
Now, let's shift to our evening routine. For me, evenings are all about unwinding after a busy day. After dinner, I like to take a short walk or do some light stretching. It really helps me de-stress and clear my mind. It's a peaceful way to close out the day.
I'm with you, David. Evenings are my time to relax too. After work, I make sure to do something calming, whether it's listening to music, reading, or going for a walk. Dinner is usually around 7 p.m. for me, and I like to keep it simple. A grilled salmon with some veggies or a stir fry with rice is my go-to.
That sounds delicious. My dinner is usually something quick and easy, like pasta with vegetables or a rice bowl. But once dinner is done, I always make sure to brush my teeth and wash my face. It's a small part of my routine, but it really helps me feel refreshed and ready for bed.
Absolutely! Brushing my teeth and washing my face feels like pressing the reset button for me. It's a simple but essential part of winding down. After that, I usually grab a book or enjoy a cup of herbal tea before bed. It helps me relax and prepare for a good night's sleep.
That's such a nice way to wind down. I also avoid screens before bed and spend some time reading or listening to music. I aim to get to bed by 10 p.m. so I can wake up feeling refreshed and ready to start the next day.
I agree with you there. I try to stick to a consistent bedtime too, around 10:30 p.m. Getting a full night's sleep makes such a difference the next day. When I'm well rested, I feel much more energized and ready to tackle whatever comes my way.
Absolutely. A good night's sleep is one of the best things you can do for your energy levels. Let's take a look at some of the vocabulary we've used in our evening routine. First, we talked about unwind, which means to relax and let go of stress.
Exactly. And then there's reset button. It's a metaphor for starting fresh, which is exactly how I feel after brushing my teeth and washing my face. It helps me shift from the busyness of the day into a more relaxed mode.
Another important phrase is wind down. It's similar to unwind, but it means to gradually slow down and prepare for sleep, like how we both take time to relax before heading to bed.
Right. And herbal tea is a great example. It's a caffeine-free tea that can help you relax and calm down before bed. I usually enjoy mine as part of my nighttime routine.
Well, we've covered a lot today, Sarah. From the importance of a structured morning routine to staying energized throughout the day, and of course, how a peaceful evening routine can help you recharge for tomorrow. It's clear that having a daily routine that works for you is crucial in staying balanced, productive, and energized.
Absolutely, David. Whether you're working, studying, or simply trying to manage your day better, having a routine gives you the control you need to stay on track. But it's also important to remember that it's not just about productivity. Taking those moments to relax, recharge, and take care of yourself is just as important.
You're absolutely right. It's all about balance. We can't be productive 100% of the time, and it's important to have breaks where we can step back and reset. That's the key to keeping our energy levels high throughout the day.
And everyone's routine is going to look a little different. It's about finding what works for you. Whether that's waking up early to fit in a workout or winding down with a book and herbal tea, the goal is to make your day work for you, not the other way around.
Exactly. And I hope today's conversation has given you some helpful ideas to build your perfect daily routine. Remember, it's not about perfection. It's about finding a balance that helps you feel your best.
So, as we wrap up today's episode, we'd like to thank you for joining us. We hope you feel inspired to create a daily routine that keeps you energized and ready to take on whatever the day brings.
If you've enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to subscribe and check out our other episodes. We'll be back soon with more tips on how to improve your English and make your everyday life better. Until then, take care, and remember to stay balanced, stay energized, and keep moving forward.
Take care, everyone. We'll see you in the next episode.